So,
Morning, officer. I mean, very sunny morning here at the Teshimat Park. But looking at the fixture that we've got at hand, Hasaacas ladies and Army ladies is going to be an awesome clash.
okay, so quickly I'll go through the fixtures of match day 14 for the various zone. In Southern Zone, police ladies will be taking on faith ladies. Soccer intellectuals will be taking on ACM Socrates. Lady strikers will also be taking on Berry ladies, and then Jonina ladies will be taking on Sea Lions. In the Northern Zone, Pelpia ladies will be hosting Ashtown ladies. Ampem Dakuan, the league leaders, will be taking on Supreme ladies, and then Tamale Super ladies will be at home to Northern Ladies. That will be the Northern Regional Derby there. And then Kumasi Sports Academy will be taking on Fosu Royal Ladies. And then last but not least, it will be Dreams Ladies taking on Prisons Ladies. That will be aired live on Max TV. On Tuesday morning, the match of the day is Hasaacas Ladies. The league leader is taking on fourth on the table, which is Army Ladies. These two teams are coming on into this fixture with let's say Hasaacas ladies in their last two matches hasn't been good for them. And then Army also trek all the way to Mankasim to lose to a goal to one at ACM Socrates. This is how it's going to be. Both of them coming in this fixture with a winless. How do you talk about for the first time with Hasaacas ladies?
I mean, Hasaacas, they are leading the league log at the moment on 30 points after match day 13. Quite surprising that they settled for a draw at the Jendu Park when they took on Berry Ladies in that game. We all know what it means to play Hasaacas at their backyard at the Jendu Park. It's either you lose or you try and pick a draw, and that is what Berry Ladies did. But for Army Ladies, I was a bit taken aback when they lost to a CM Socrates all the way in Central region. It's a game that will hurt them coming into this particular fixture. But I hope that they've got the ineptitude and the character to conjure some magic.
Let's look at Army Ladies. For their last 5 matches, they have picked up just 2 wins and then the 2 loss and then 1 draw. Looking at Hasaacas, also they have won only 2, drawn 2, and then lost 1. The loss came as a defeat in Cape Coast.
I mean, very surprising loss to Lady Strikers, but that was a real regional derby, so it's not quite surprising. But when you look at Army Ladies, the momentum at which they started this year's season with beating Police Ladies at Achimota Park by huge margin of goals and also going to the second game, winning it. I was hoping that they could have kept their heads very cool, kept their momentum, and at least with match day 14, they should have been around second place or even leading the log. But usual suspect, Hasaacas have always got the character to do that.
Hasaacas have always had the character to do that. Always on the horse chase with Army Ladies, Faith Ladies, and then Police Ladies, as well as Berry Ladies. Berry Ladies lose a bit and then they have dropped down. Looking at Army Ladies, they are doing the same thing. But the unbeaten team, which is Faith Ladies, finally, Jonina had to break that deadlock at the Anti-Eku Park when they lost to their own former player who left the team to Jonina Ladies, Bless Infojo, inflicted that defeat on them as they saw it. So at least when you talk about them, now there is no team who is still unbeaten in the Malta Guinness Women's Premier League. Every team is beatable. Now we are here at the Military Academy Park in Teshi, where Army Ladies home to Hasaacas Ladies. Let's look at the arrival of the two teams as they arrive here this morning. This is the home team, Army Ladies, arriving. They had not a good weekend last week.
Not the best of weekend. I mean, they came in with a very nice bus and well branded. It tells you that they are investing into football in these parts of the zone. But it's really paying a lot for them. They just got into the Malta Guinness Women Premier League, the elite division of women football, right from the blast of the whistle. Their maiden season, they didn't fare bad at all. The second season, here they are in third place with 20 points. Look, I tell you, that's impressive.
As at points, they had Vera leading the goal top scorer, but now Ophelia has taken over with 12 goals. That is incredible performance from Ophelia, coming all through the ranks, and then after CAF, after national team matches, still rocking in the northern zone. Is there any possibility that anybody can take it from the northern zone? Because always we get the top scorer coming from the northern zone.
I mean, just talk about the list. The list is huge. Maria Ponsan herself, who still plies her trade with Ampemda qualities. Ophelia Sewa Ponsan having very fantastic form, even in the CAF Women's Champions League in Cote d'Ivoire. You talk about her in the African games. She conjures some magic for us in Cape Coast. Look, she's just fantastic. This is her moment. She's finding her goal scoring boots, and I'm just glad that this young lady is doing well for herself and for her club, because the more you score, the more it propels your club at certain point in the season.
Early morning kickoff or morning kickoff, and then you see Hasaacas arriving that early to play the match against Tertius. Sometimes this is what it takes when you are playing your matches in the morning in the Malta Guinness Women's Premier League. Don't forget, the sun, don't be deceived, is not in the sun, but already you have to grab yourself the Malta Guinness, and then you have to refresh yourself. Sit back, whether in the house or you can troop in here to come and cheer the girls to victory. Sometimes you need that one to while away time. It's so lovely seeing ladies playing football, and I love it. The men are except now, you can't talk about that, but when it comes to women, that is it. And then you have the feminine drink for everybody across. That is Malta Guinness for you to refreshen yourself. So they are the official or the sponsors of the Malta Guinness Women's Premier League, as we call them. So definitely we have to look through a little bit of the fixtures of this weekend and see how it's going to be. With the Southern Zone, as I've said, it's going to be Police Ladies taking on Faith Ladies. Soccer Intellectuals taking on ACM Socrates, Lady Strikers, Berry Ladies, and then Jonina taking on Sea Lions.
Yeah, I mean, Nafisa, before I move to what you've just mentioned, I think that Hasaacas is playing away from home. They are not going to get the usual support they've been getting at the Jendu Park. At Jendu, the stadium is full to capacity, but here they are in the capital, Accra. And even when you look at the number of people around, it's not quite impressive for me.
Berry Ladies went there to pick a point.
Yes, they went there to pick a point, but don't forget that Berry Ladies knows how to do their job against Hasaacas. It's always a gruesome game between the two. But here they are in the capital, and they would have to fight for some point. You ask most people ahead of this fixture, they will tell you that they don't believe that Hasaacas will be able to get a point from this particular game. But look, you see Vasig, an experienced gaffer. I'm sure he has other ideas of conjuring something for the Takrady-based team.
So the coach that we always know, the national team coaches who have won all the national tournaments that he has been with, talking about Coach Yusuf Bazigi. Recently, we know what he did against Nigeria back-to-back in less than a year. Is here at the regional capital, Accra, to make sure they pick up a point. Who knows, this is a game of equals, and already it has been Hasaacas ladies on the boogie side when it comes to the Army ladies. Army ladies, 5 matches they have won, only 1 out of the 5.
I mean, quite shocking. The last time they, shake hands at the Jendu Park, it went in favor of Hasaacas lady. I think that was 2-1 for them. But here they are. It's also a bit of revenge for Army ladies playing on the turf. Here it's just like a jungle. It's a jungle of the grains, and you hope that they'll be able to give their home fans something to cheer about. But all the same, it's also a fight, at least to top the zone, because don't forget, it's just 10 points that separate the two. We've got number of matches to play, 3, 4, 5 matches. If Army ladies can nest some result, maybe go unbeaten in the last matches for the season, I'm sure. And Hasaacas dropping point, it means that something can happen.
Hasaacas is always dominating the southern zone. It's obvious that you always see this team picking up vital points at the latter part. They have opened up a 4 gap points between them and Faith Ladies, and 10 gap points between they and Army Ladies. What should Army Ladies do now? Because even if they should pick up all the 3 points, they still remain on the 4th position, in which they will love to close up the gap anyway. Army Ladies has been losing. They had a draw and a loss in the background. They need to pick up the 3rd points here at home, because 5 matches remaining.
Yeah, 5 matches remaining. You ask me honestly, I'll say that now you look at this Army sector, they've got some experienced players in there. You've got Nibi Lawrence, who is in that same. You've got Sarah Kulubu also in that particular setup. And you've also got the Vera Bema, who is also doing very well.
So there's a warm-up for the home team, Army Ladies, in their shorts. We were thinking is their home or usual home jersey, blue and yellow stripe. Everybody will be thinking of a forest green for the army ladies, but this is what they do normally wear. When you look at their normal colors, is we're doing some colors, and then this is blue, and then with the yellow stripe they'll be matching it up with another blue shorts, and then a green pair of shorts to match. So this on your screen now as army ladies, they will be meeting the champion or the defending champion of the Southern Zone, Hasaacas ladies, and the gaffer is here at the Teshimas to do the job.
I mean, Nafisa, I'm sure you are very excited about this particular fixture, but you look at army ladies, they are playing at home. They've got they've got a bit to relax because this is home backyard. But playing against Hasaacas will always be difficult for any team in Ghana. And the fact that this Hasaacas setup is not the usual faces that we used to see in the last 3-4 years. Most of them have been shipped out of the country. It's a new setup. Coach, you see, Vasigi is trying to build. These are players that they are friends with, and they really know them very well. So I don't, though it's a difficult test, but I don't see army ladies at least throwing that out too early in this game.
So both of them are coming in their last 2 matches, 1 draw, 1 loss for both of them. They haven't had the best of form. Looking at Hasaacas ladies and then looking at army ladies as well, how are they going to mount up this strategy? Because tactically, anybody who has a good day pick up a point here.
Yes, Nafisa, the issue is that you talk about the Hasaacas side that have not been really gelled in the last few games. Don't forget that most of their players were also on national duties, so many of them, and they would have to play without them, and even their manager who normally is with the national team. So it's a bit of dicey situation for Hasaacas. But for army ladies, you ask me, I think that they've just lost their foot on the pedal at this point in time. And let's see this Hasaacas.
Hasaacas on the screen there for you, and they are here with their talisman Mukarama. Will be on action today, soon as with Fides Yakubu as well. They have picked up some good shop. Looking at Mukarama in this Hasaacas setup, not the best of year for her season-wise, but coming back to her own country, Ifie. How do you see Mukarama fitting up in the Malta Guinness Women's Premier League?
I think you've mentioned right. It's not been the best for her, as we know her to be in the previous season. She's a lethal striker. She's trying to build or warm herself into the Hasaacas setup. She scored a few important goals for her side, but even her performance in the African Games wrap up a very quality showing for her. And I'm sure if she can continue in that tangent, then we should be able to see the Abdullahi Mukarama that we saw 3-4 years ago. I mean, coming back to full glimpse in the Malta Guinness Women's Premier League.
The two sisters are also in the lineup here. As we see, we have Patience Atre Ajete and then Harriet Akoko Ajete. I always love them, or I always see them when they play together. As a former player, Hasofuk, Shamokwe's sisters, and both of them always play. How lovely is to see a football family from male and then the female side dominating.
Well, it just tells you that they've got football in their genes, and it's very important that this is what they love doing as a family. They will love to play for the game, the passion of the game, the panache of the game, the excitement of the game. And when I glanced through the starting lineup for Army Ladies, I saw Ajete. I was like, are they really siblings? And you've just confirmed
yes.
my curiosity. But I think that for them to even be in the starting lineup, it tells you the kind of players they are. It tells you they contribute so much to the Army Ladies setup, and that is what to be expected of them in today's match.
So that is it. The senior is Patience Ajete, who is the captain of Army Ladies, and then the little one is Harris Akoko Ajete. There's a brother of late Shamokwe, so you can see in there, and then this is what we will be seeing here. As I said again, Patience Ajete and then Harriet Ajete are siblings, they are sisters, and they are the former or late Shamokwe sisters, as you see, both of them playing for the Army Ladies, and they are doing extremely well. So football runs in the family, both men and then female as well. It's a great match, or it's a big match coming here at the Teshimat this morning. Grab yourself a Malta Guinness and then enjoy with us, or live We are live on Max TV as well, or social medias. On Facebook, we are streaming live as well. So any of where you find yourself, you can just either go to the Facebook app or even sit back, relax with your Malta Guinness and enjoy the Malta Guinness Women's Premier League match day 14. Hasaacas hasn't been good in their last two matches, so as Army Ladies, both of them on the same tide, losing one and drawing one. This time is a big match. They are all in the top four. Hasaacas is dominating, still dominating in the southern zone. I don't know who will stop them, but this time around, we are looking at Army Ladies. Is Army Ladies going to stop Hasaacas Ladies?
You've made a very salient point. I mean, who is stopping Hasaacas Lady? But I can say on authority that in the last two seasons, it has not been a perfect ride for them as far as winning the Southern Zone is concerned. They've won, yes, but they've been given very stiff oppositions by Faith Ladies, by Berry Ladies themselves that were fantastic in last 2-3 seasons, and then also Army Ladies themselves. Police Ladies, not too well for them in the Malta Guinness Women Premier League, but the FA Cup, I mean, they are doing so well for me. So there are a lot of things. Gradually, we will get to that level where we'll see other teams toppling Hasaacas Lady. But for now, they are enjoying their moment.
I will still go again. What loopholes or what haven't other teams found in Hasaacas Ladies? Because sometimes they have not been in the best of form, but yet they still grant results.
I think it's not really about the form, it's about the gaffer that is on the touchline for them. You see Basigi at times, when the going get tough for them, he knows how to talk to the girls, he knows how to issue some instructions, he knows how to motivate the girls. I think that has been the difference. You play together as a unit, make sure you defend together, make sure you move up front together. If a friend makes a mistake, don't discourage the person. I think that this has been the core values of Hasaacas Ladies in the last few years. We've seen them play in the Malta Guinness Women Premier League.
Your prediction in the first half?
Or I want to say it's going to be a draw for me.
Okay, so Kwao is looking for a draw in the very first half of the Malta Women's Premier League match day 14, a match between Army Ladies and then Hasaacas Ladies. As I said, just grab yourself a Malta Guinness and then you enjoy this early morning match with us. It's going to be a match of the forest green, as Hasaacas is always known to be in green, and Army Ladies are also in green. We have the top scorers of this previous. Vera is leading, and then Mukaramatu is also leading when it comes to Hasaacas. So very shortly, we will be airing you live Army Ladies and then Hasaacas Ladies.
All right, it's a very big fixture here. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Tessin Mats Park, the home of Army Ladies Football Club, the iconic jungle of green uniform dominance. Well, 40 degrees Celsius here. My name is Kwa Victor. I'll be doing this with Nafisa Fatal. And it promises to be a very big one. Well, Hasaacas Ladies, four-time winners of the Women Premier League, unlike Army Ladies, come here with a point from their previous fixture 6 days ago at the Jendu Park. Army Ladies, on the other hand, embroiled in an extraordinary demanding race to win the zone, 10 points behind their opponent after losing to a CM Socrates on match day 13. And it promises to be quite an exciting exchange. But what? Some experienced faces in there for both sides. Abdullahi Mukarama returns to starting lineup. Sarah Kulibu also comes in. But playing away from home, it will be quite exciting to see how Hasaacas passing out in this game. And so that's some of the Army Ladies players in your shots. Very quality players, I must say. And they know what is at stake. Goalkeeper, Mary Sosu. Of course, he's one of the persons that will be counted upon this morning, at least to do the big business. Abrifiata or in the starting lineup. So that's the exchange of pleasantries. Hasaacas ladies doing the honors. Still leading the zone with 30 points. One of the best of performances in the last 4 or 5 outings. Winning 2, picking 2 stalemates, and losing 1 as well in the process. Well, so that's the starting lineup displayed for you. Mary Sosu starting goal post for Army Ladies. Patience Ejete, who doubles as one of the sisters in today's game. Adama Lassan, Mavis Wood, Sarah Kulibu, one of the most notable faces in this Army starting lineup, as well as Naiba Lawrence, Vera Bema, who is on 8 goals at the moment. Talk about Hasaacas ladies. They've got Grace Bwedu-Bangwa, one of the most experienced shot stoppers in the country. Fatimata Fusaini, Abdullah Mukarama, of course, he will be the star player in this game. Everybody will be looking forward to. And Veronica Abakuma and Vera Afu all starting for Hasaacas ladies. Talk about the gaffer, Coach Yusuf Basegi. Just lifted the trophy at the recent African Games after beating Nigeria. Well, I've been joined by my co-commentator, Nafisa Fatal. It's a big fixture here, Nafisa.
Very big fixture here at the Teshi match, where you have to be enjoying the match between the first and the fourth on the league log. Hasaacas always dominating the southern zone, and then they are here. This is going to be a crucial match for Army Ladies as well, as they prepare to stay in the top 4 to defend their Super League Cup. They need these points massively to be able to at least get the top 4 spot and defend their Super League title.
Well, referee for today's game is very experienced. Officer?
Yes, Rahina too is in the center of action, and then his assistant will be Gloria Sena, as well as Agrolinda Ayempuku will also be. The 4th officials is Mansa Home, and then the match commissioner Benedicta Goswell there for you. Teams are set and then about to commence with this fixture.
All right, so you can see the players reciting their prayers there, and it's the lady in the 3 set. Wood. Well, other big fixtures coming up. Today begins match day 14 for the Malta Guinness Women Premier League. Faith ladies on losing streak broken by Jonina ladies. We'll let in shortly another fixtures that will be coming up in the zone, Nafisa.
Yeah, previously Police Ladies will be taking on Faith Ladies, and Soccer Intellectuals against ACM Socrate. Lady Strikers will be hosting Berry Ladies, as Jonina Ladies will be taking on Sea Lions at the Antieku Park. As in the Northern Zone, we have Pelpia Ladies taking on Ashtown Ladies, and Primdakwan will be taking on Supreme Ladies, Tamale Super Ladies, and the Northern Ladies a regional derby in Tamale. And Kumasi Sports Academy will be taking on Fosu Royal Ladies. The match on Tuesday will be Dreams Ladies taking on Prisons Ladies. That will be aired live on Max TV.
Well, the last meeting between the two sides ended in favor of Hasaacas ladies by 2-1. Fidaus Yakubu getting onto the score sheet, as well as being cancelled by Vera Bema. Also getting the goal for Army Ladies. We're getting ready to kickstart this game. Alice Sapon also make sure she scores at the Jendu Park for Army Ladies. And it's more revenge for them in this fixture. Well, so let's see. The referee takes a look at her watch. Rahina, very young, I must say. Get the two sides ready. And we should be looking set to go. So there we go for the first 45 minutes here. The Teshi match pack. What a game between Army Ladies and Hasaacas Ladies. Match day 14 of the Malta Guinness Women Premier League. And it's quickly in the half of Army Ladies. He'll be hoping to conjure a lot of magic from the left-hand side, where most of their quality players are based this morning. And one lady that will be hoping she does the job is Mavis Wood. And the lady in the 7 jersey, Nancy Opoku. She's been on the scoring spree in some recent outings. That is Hasaacas' free kick. Some miles away from the mouth of their goalpost to be effected. Babi Baisa gives the ball away to Bema. Alice was looking for options. Oh, lovely ball dicked over to the far side by JT Patience. Alice was hoping to find those in a yellow set, but couldn't get to them. And that will be the corner kick, I guess, from the far left-hand side. You know, Hasaacas need to be very careful. But again, you got to trust the goalkeeper between the two sticks, Grace Banwa.
An experienced goalkeeper indeed that we have had for the last decade, as I could say. She has been the only player after the CAF Confederation still applying her route for Hasaacas Ladies.
You know, it tells you quality. Most of them have been shipped out. With the likes of Doris Berdua are now applying their trade outside. Evelyn Bedu. Janet Ejri, who now applies in Israel, as well as a host of other players.
Bugri.
Quality stuff from them in the maiden edition of the CAF Women's Champions League. Only stopped by Mamelodi Sundowns of South Africa.
Obviously going all the way to represent Ghana, raising the flag of Ghana high in the maiden edition of the CAF Women's Champions League.
That'll be a throw-in from the left-hand side now for Hasaacas Ladies, who are here to get into this game, here to find that perfect niche they're looking for. And it's back into the half of Army. Return ball, and it's out for a throw-in advantage again to Hasaacas Ladies, the Do Ladies.
The Do Ladies are not in their usual forest green color, but today you see them in the dominant white with red inside. Don't be deceived, this is still Hasaacas Ladies.
Also, don't be deceived. It's booted in. It's now forest of bodies there. What a clearance back into the halfway line. Biba Isa gets away. And there's still lots of yellow ladies looking to find that option. Now the far left inside, but JT Patience, captain of the side, clears it away. And referee Rahira spotting an infringement, quickly taken. Here comes Hasaacas on the offensive foot. Alice trying to break away into the penalty area. The flag is already up, I guess, on the far side. Abdullah Bukurama overrunning her bound, and there'll be a welcome goal kick instead. Talk about Abdullah Bukurama. Plays for Deportivo Alaves Ladies in Spain, and she's back into the country. What a success at the African Games, just somewhere last 2 months, where she's been a talk of town, getting those very valid goals. Here comes Army Ladies. Nancy Opoku goes running marker. She's got support. Oh, that's a poor play. He's back into the middle. Abrifi clears it. But that certainly is not going to beat Fatima Tufuseni, who's been very quality.
France.
But let's see, here they come again. Hasaacas ladies dropping very deep to help with defensive duties. She picks the ball for them. At least hits that one up front. Looking for her colleagues. That is goalkeeper Mary Susu who picks it. Finds the lady in the 14th shirt. And that certainly is Adams. Adams gives the ball away to Hasaacas ladies, who are now looking to attack proper. And talk about Abigail Sechua, another quality player.
You can talk about the quality in which Hasaacas ladies have gotten there. Sechua, another experienced player, as she was in Berry Ladies some few seasons, and then you can see her in Hasaacas also trying to get. Sometimes when you get experienced players, you just can't write home about them. They have their ups and downs anyway. Sometimes you have a brilliant and good season, and other times you see them as if they haven't been there at all. But that is football for you. That's what happens. If you pick up a good season or you have a gaffer to guide you, you are able to maneuver your way through.
Yes, a free kick for Army ladies, floated inside, dip into the half of Hasaacas ladies, halfway. Abiba Isaac clears it away. Adams back to a goalkeeper, Mary Susu. On decides to hit a long one inside. Unless looking for those in the yellow shirt, couldn't find them, but Nancy Buku keeps it on the turf. That's a great effort. Oh, lovely ball dinked inside. But Kanachi, Grace Bama found on the best of the season from Vera Fu. She managed to avert the danger that was looming. As that will be another opportunity. Just look at it clearly.
That wasn't the best of clearance, but at that particular moment, you just have seconds just to salvage the situation.
So that's the lady in the 32 shirt, Mercia Tobra, who is leading the line for Hasaacas lady. Hasaacas lady saying today's game, you have to find any perfect pass to try goalkeeper Mary Susu, but probably to come.
Mary Sosu was not in goal post for her Army ladies when they trekked to Mankasin. It was Evelyn who was in goal post for the Army ladies, but Mary Sosu is back to take her space or her spot.
Our time is very important. You make way for your deputy goalkeepers. When they fail to score 100 marks, you get back. And that's what Mary Susu have done. Hope that she's going to keep a perfect scoreline against Hasaacas ladies. 4-time winners of the Women's Premier League.
It looks difficult.
Here comes Abdullah Mukarama. Oh, that's a poor shot there from the striker. Left him plenty of space. Just look at it. What a pass there from Abigail Sechua. Found Abdullah Mukarama in plenty of space. Goes round her marker. And when it matters most, really dipping her foot onto the ground. Not finding the right connection it needs.
So the two national team players know themselves very well. We talk about Sarah Kuluble, who was still in the Princess against Mukarama. So definitely it's going to be a battle, a war between them when it comes to scoring abilities. Look at how she just checked Mukarama on that side and then just making her go wide to be able to have that shot on target.
It was a lovely run. Oh, nearly. The big lady should have made it count on that occasion. But that was a very feeble shot. Some ladies regroup from the back once again. They've got lots of ladies in that space. Adams, Al-Hassan, Wood, all of them. But it's back to goalkeeper Mary Susu. As we've done 8 minutes already, approaching the 9th minute mark in this game. It's still battling between the two sides. As we keep you glued to your TV set, this game is brought to you by Malta Guinness. You just have to grab a bottle of Malta Guinness.
The sun is quite high for the morning. You need to cool and refreshen yourself with Malta Guinness.
Well, quite understandable temperatures around 40 degrees Celsius. Quite a sunny morning here in Teshi. And still Hasaacas ladies losing out on possession. And what a fight for the ball. And she wins the sympathy of the referee. JT, captain of the side, trip to the ground. My opponent in 15 jersey, who's been very, very clever in this game, Sasa Samaya.
National team players, you find them all around these two teams. It's rich players we are getting, experienced players. That's what I'm saying. It's going to be difficult.
Oh, wait a second. That's a lovely ball. Finds Nancy Opoku. She's got 101. Can she beat Emaka? And again, comfort will shoot. At least. Just look at the touch there. The way she carries the ball with her feet. Quite remarkable, but she was stopped by Comfort Owusu. I've known her for quite some time now. Comfort Owusu, very young. Now rising through the ranks of the national team. I've also been one of the usual faces you would have seen during cup scene. She's also got into her glorious form, but she's retired to the bench now for Hasaacas ladies.
When you see them, recently our last match against Lady Strikers, we saw Atovo also in there, and then you see this rich legend or living legend still applying their game, still in the game and doing their very best, and then you can't just write them off. It's good to go through all the rankings, but
Adam Al-Assad floats that one inside, but it's a poor kick, but still lingers within the area. It's been kicked away by Comfort Owusu. But referee spotting something. As Fidaus Yakubu with a touch there. At least she'll be hoping to get another go against Army Ladies after she did it far away in second day.
It was a contact sports. I didn't see any good fouling in there, but referees Rahina to see what seems to be a little foul committed on the Army Ladies player.
So here is Army Ladies free kick floated, but it's been defended. It's still Army Ladies. They've got this under control. Number 14, Shetted Adams have it. Retract back to her colleague, Al-Assad. We'll shift it on to her left-hand side now for Naiba Laurie. And she gives the ball away. Oh, lovely play from Hasaacas. Now can they go? Comfort also fails to reach the alley. And that'll be a throw-in advantage. And she knows it. They could have done better. Very helpful, calling for the ball quickly. They've got to keep their heads cool in this game. As Comfort also takes this one. It's back to a Comfort also. Now support kick, not the best of eye contact between the two players. That could be very dreadful.
Lucky the referee didn't flash out a card.
Quite a silly tackle, I must say, on Vera Bema. And this is a player to keep an eye on, Vera Bema, who just goes to the ground. 8 goals. Only toppled by Ophelia Sawaponsa of Apemda Qualities, who is on 12 at the moment. Flashed inside. It's been well defended. Here comes a shot. And again, Hasaacas standing their ground. They're really soaking the pressure quite well. But here's Army Ladies. Oh, lovely. He's got 2 players close by. Adams goes round. Comfort also. Here it comes. Thrown inside, and Grace Bauer has got the hands to keep it out. That was quite a very nervy moment for Hasaacas Ladies.
Good intercept now play from Army Ladies, but they need to do much more because you just can't have Grace Banwa in goalpost and these feeble touches wouldn't just catch her on the break. You need to work her out to come out of her shell, and it's going to be difficult for them to do that.
You really need to keep an eye on her. There's still Army Ladies piling so much pressure from the right-hand side now. And she goes onto the turf in the process. Naibe Lawrence. It's such a touch, such a finesse. And it's going past Sase Samaya, who fouls her in the process. And you can see or understand why Grace Banwa is not really happy with that touch or that tackle. She's got to organize her defense quite well.
They are giving out too many free kicks in and around the box.
Well, this is one of the catch them young referees, Rahina.
We've got quite a lot of them. And I'm quite happy to see them.
Oh, lovely. This is a free kick, and this before me, ladies, on the final touch there. Couldn't really work out. Naibe Lawrence.
Lipa Lawrence. What was she thinking?
Oh, she was well spotted. But I'm sure it's just so much power behind the ball.
Just looking for the opportunity, and of course, defender has committed and then missed that ball. What stops you?
It's clear that way she's been the busiest of the defenders at the back. Abdullah Mukarama watches on. Sami ladies once again will try something. It's back to Wood. But Wood also gives the ball away. So very helpful. Will find Fidels in plenty of space. Couldn't really drive that one across the field. Abdullah Mukarama, that's a lovely touch there from her. Very experienced. Loves to fall deep and help. Fidels, that's a poor touch. Ladies have got this under control. Abdullah Mukarama once again. One of the quickest of the two players. That's lovely. And it's been stopped again. What a piece of skill. Back into the middle. And it's this lady who seems to be running all the line this afternoon, Nancy Opoku for Army Ladies. And Sasa Samaya has got quite a Herculean task to keep this lady at bay in this game.
They know themselves very well. So you need to be defending as and when. You just don't have to be on there, but you have to make sure you have a good clearance anytime you are attacking or being on offensive.
60 minutes gone, and it's still barring between these two teams. As Adams effects destroyed from the left-hand side. Sasa Samaya with a touch to it. Ricochets off her body, and it to be another throw-in such piece to the home team. But that one couldn't really reach the intended target. Vera Bema was looking to pick it. Comfort also. Abdullah Mukarama out of reach. But it's Messia Tobra who manages to win a train for his side. They've not been the best of side in the last 17 minutes or so in this game.
It's a game of equal, and everybody is trading cautiously not to concede at the early minutes.
Abdullah Mukarama going to that challenge. Messia Tobra goes to the ground, holds her foot, and referee Rahina 2 points all the way around. Just look at that challenge, quite physical. But that was, I do not think there was really a touch on Messia Tobra.
That was a quick one. Sometimes he plays the defense when you've got 2 defenders on attacking, or a striker or a goal poacher. Any little touch doesn't say, but she seems to be in pain. She might have been got spot on. Her boot is out. Navigating through the challenges to win a foul for Hasaacas ladies.
Oh, I mean, that is quite painful there.
Yeah.
From Adams, who will quickly apologize.
The boots.
But there's the opportunity for some of the players to have a drink because there's a lot of drama in this game at plenty. Hasaacas has got a free kick. Some 40 years out. As Firdausi Yakubu, since coming or joining this side, she's been in some incredible form for them. She's the go-to lady when Abdullah Mukarama fails to find the mouth of the net sometimes in big matches. Yes, Fidaus Yakubu with a free kick. Goes for the power, and that's a grounder, very poor one. It was a great idea, but you asked me honestly, I was thinking she could have opted to other players that were on standby.
She went for power, but unfortunately it wasn't good enough.
And you can see a limping, but it's back to the half of Hasaacas. What a beautiful chest from the far left-hand side.
Adam Al-Hassan in there when called to Black Queens at the debut by Nora Optel. She really made it count.
Now you've got to take such opportunities. Back to Adams again, the lady we're talking about, Jiffley. But here they will have to control from the right-hand side. With a flash inside, it's been stopped halfway. Sasa Samaya. It's been an end-to-end stuff in this game. 20 minutes done already, with 25 minutes more to go. And we are yet to see any promising attacking intent from both sides.
A clear-cut chances for both teams, but so far so good. We are seeing an end-to-end match, and the gaffer is issuing out instructions by Yusuf Bazigi can't sit.
Well, you know him quite so well. But that's on a funny note. Here comes Army ladies. So the problem is that they are playing everything right from the back into the middle, but where it matters most up front, that is where the puzzle seems to be a bit distorted for them. Vera Bema is nowhere to be found. Nancy Opoku is absolutely missing. But talk about Hasaacas, it's a worse situation.
If you get a very good defense that can stop you and any goodness, it's very difficult to oppose, especially if the supplies are not coming. You just can't pick pockets of spaces and then make sure you receive the ball. It's not really working. The midfield is not clicking from the Army ladies, comprises of the midfield is not clicking, comprises of Nancy and then Sarah and Co. At Abrefi, it's not really moving. Harriet and Co. are not really getting their foot on the ball. The passing is not being right, and it's just a bit of running into traffic anywhere you have to find yourself and then just release. But it has been a bit of end-to-end. Looking at the midfield of Hasaacas ladies, you have Veronica Success also in there, and then Abigail Sechua. They are also not getting it quite right and then giving the supplies up front. So it has been a midfield battle here at the Teshimat. 22 minutes gone.
Well, in match day 3, they've really had a great number of goals against Sea Lions, scoring them by 4-0. And the likes of Adam Al-Hassan, maybe Iquiel Parry, all getting onto the score sheet. That is one of the biggest scoring matches for them this season. But they've got a trade at the left, right-hand side to be effected.
I beg your pardon, earlier in there, I said Sechua was a former player of Berry Ladies, rather Supreme Ladies in Kumasi.
I mean, she's a quality player. I mean, the reason why Coach Yusuf Basigi always decides to use her in big matches. But it's a corner kick now for the home side. Army ladies yet to lose on this particular match pack. It's quite a jungle if you're a visitor.
You take advantage of your home grounds.
They send inside, it still hangs within. Oh, Hasaacas fell into defend well, but it's been cleared away by Abdullah Mukarama. Oh, she's not in a real form, but anytime she happens to get opportunity, she ensures that she pushes her team out of those dangerous moments. Lovely play now. Can this be Hasaacas' chance? Here they go from the left-hand side. Fidaus Yakubu looking for support. Can't she find one? Finds Abdullah Mukarama. Couldn't really keep it, but it's back onto the feet of that lady in the 24th set. Oh, poor kick there. And Army ladies have it back to their half. Fidaus goes for the power. Oh my goodness. That was a great idea. Nafisa.
The first touch before this one, when she had that great pass, she could have dragged them into the box and then make sure she get that kind of passes, but she rather released it on time, that making her vulnerable there. But this time around, she tried on a shot and yet it went way wide. Not the best of shots for Fidelis Yakubu.
Mary Susu with a blast inside. Yeah, to sizing up each other. Nancy people could not have it. Family ladies go around and mark up. Comfort to Usu, really struggling on the left-hand side. Oh, lovely play onto the top for Vera Bema. But Abiba Isa covers so well. She has got that understanding, that telepathy with goalkeeper Grace Banwa, who is the captain of the side as well. Number of times she's kept post for the Blacks, Queens of Ghana, during the times of Mercy Tego. They are yet to make it into the squad for Nora Haptel since coming in. She'll need to keep fighting. Best goalkeeper of the season are the Swag Awards.
And it keeps on. You cannot talk about Grace Banwa. As he said, most of his colleagues, Nanama Santua, Dumashi, they are all out of play now.
Careful with that kick inside. Oh, lovely play now, can't see if I comfortable, but so much power behind it. It's to be a throw-in for Army ladies in this game, as we've done 25 minutes. With less than 20 minutes left on the clock. Harriet. Success Samaya, at least drifting now to the right-hand side.
There has been a swap.
That's it. Hasaacas knows how to do that in difficult moment. And that's Harriet Ajete, one of the sisters in today's game. Lifted inside. Oh, lovely way to defend, but gives it away. Here they come again, Hasaacas ladies. And it's the lady that will be called to action again. Sarah Kulibu, she's been quiet in this game so far. We are one of the favorites for Coach Yusuf Basigi. Anytime he's on national assignment, he tells you you don't have to be in his team, but once you play quality football, you make the cut.
That is what a national team golfer needs to do. Looks all around, picks up the good one, and when they know or understand your system very well, it's easier.
Oh, lovely. Flashed one out. Amilidis looking to find some bit of space now. But the balls are not really going through. It looks like a thick forest. But Hasaacas defense not giving them any sort of breathing space to work through. Mary Susu hits it onto her right-hand side. Now Briefy sends the ground there, looking for that perfect 1-2 pass. Back to her again. She again pushes it onto the right-hand side to find a captain. It's been stopped. Sasa Samaya finds Fidelis Yakubu, drifting it into the middle. Messia Trobra. But again, referee spotting an infringement. And certainly to go the way of Army ladies. Just look at it. That was a clever ball. But she overstretched herself to pick it up at Briefy. And the final exchange. Quite ruthless. And she will need a bit of medical attention to be able to continue with this game. Got Abdullah Mukurama, that's the lady in your shot. She's been a real topic during the African Games after missing some glorious chances. But anyway, she made amends for that against Senegal.
I quite don't understand people. When you start slowly in a tournament, they begin to lash out on you. But at the end, there was something impressive from this Mukarama side.
I mean, she was a toast lady after Ghana won the trophy.
So I had this argument, as people said, she was over the age. But when it comes to African Cup, they have two experienced or two older for Olympics qualification. You have two experienced two players in the middle of the aged. So they were thinking Mukarama wasn't qualified to play, but later on, that was the explanation people had to give, that they needed two, not over age, but at least mostly they have these two players within the Olympics qualify. Yes, to get into the team or making the team.
Oh, certainly. And the Sami ladies once again from their left-hand side. Nancy Puku watches a mark. He's drifted back to Briefy, who is in plenty of space. He's got a captain to a right-hand side. Couldn't pick her. Fidels left the ball up front. And Atobra, at least arriving a share late, picked up by Mary Susu. It's 30 minutes. Half an hour gone here at the Mats Park in Teshi. And it's still barring between the two sides. Nothing to show forth after some exciting exchange already. AJT. Finds Wood. Wood looking for space. But instead finds Abdullah Mukurama, who now races halfway from the middle, touch from behind. And that certainly is a free kick.
Obviously, that's what she knows how to do best. She holds on to the ball, make the runs, the pace in front of her, but there was no one to make it, and then they had to have a clip on it. Knowing how dangerous Mukarama would be, you need to foul her before she gets matched.
Oh, that's it. Captain of the side goes into the book of the referee. Patience Ajete booked for touching Abdullah Mukarama from behind.
Guessing the captain of the side, Patience Ajete, being booked for the foul committed on Mukarama.
And that's water break at the moment.
Water break and a Malta Guinness break.
Well, certainly it's time to have some refreshment with Malta Guinness. And that's a lot of chit-chat on the touchline between the two gaffers. Coach Yusuf Basigi will certainly be the busiest of the two after a very poor showing from his side in the final third of the pitch. Abdullah Mukurama not really in that letter for Messi Atobra. Was not really found so many times in this game. Sasa Samaya, I tell you, she's played below her own mark in this game. Comfort also. I'm sure maybe she's now warming up into the game. Got talk about me, ladies. Vera Bema, who is her size top scorer at the moment. She's not got any clear-cut goal-scoring opportunity, and that is a lot of worry for the coach.
For a few matches now, she hasn't been on the scoreboard, and then she needs to uplift her game, knowing very well that Ophelia Ponsa has taken over, but she needs to do well sometimes to just take a match to make the difference, and that was what Ophelia Nsewa Ponsa capitalized, scoring brace in most of the matches, getting hat-trick and then making amends. After the CAF Champions League and the national assignment, she was back on the field to know what she does best. But Verma has to be up scoring, get her boots on, and then at least these 5 matches, she can still make amends.
Well, Nafisa, from the commentary box, we just had a Malta Guinness break.
Obviously, a lot of Malta Guinness closer to me. I can refresh myself and then continue with commentary.
Well, Grace Bauer, there she is in your shot, one of the best shot stoppers on the continent.
You can't talk about Hasaacas ladies without talking about Grace Bauer, an experienced goalkeeper.
I'll talk about a young referee, Zah Rahina. She's been very quality, promising showing from her in the last 33 or 32 minutes so far in the game.
I love their charisma when they are officiating matches. They are not intimidated.
Well, so we're back to continue from where we left off before that water break. Patience. Oh, lovely ball across the field, trying to pick Nancy. Fails to pick her, and she got it under her belt. That is a player down. And she must be in some big pain. And we'll need a bit of assistance there. I just hope that she didn't really pull her muscle application. Well, looks to be a more complex situation than I had anticipated from the commentary position once the stretcher was being called for. Very quiet bench there for Hasaacas. Oh, needs to be escorted out. Not to be a big blow. But I'll confirm to you shortly who is being lifted out of this game for Army Ladies. In big trouble. Well, it looks to be the end of a game if she fails to return onto the pitch. And I'm sure that could be the lead in the 3 set for them. Maybe it's Wood. Or certainly. But that's Nancy Puku beginning this one for them. Nia Ballon is here to get into her flight mode in this game. JT loses out on the ball, but it's back to Adama, who drift into the middle, switch it on to the right-hand side. Playing with a bit of hope now, but gives the ball to the zone leaders, Hasaacas ladies. Abdullah Mukuyama hold again, and she wins the sympathy of the referee. I think that's a spot-on call, isn't it?
Definitely, that was a pushing clear one.
A briefly, the corporate on that occasion. Holding the lady that was once upon a time Ghana's exceptional lady at under 17 World Cup. I mean, certainly, she's a quality player by an own standard. Here they'll go again. Naiba Lawrence. So that's it, confirmation. Mavis Wood is out of this game. She fails to continue this game. And we'll be seeing a new face for Army Ladies. And that certainly is going to be Elona Sonka, who has been introduced into the game. Oh, but just look at that flying tackle from Fidaus Yakubu moment on. And still be very careful in this game. But Mavis Wood fails to continue this game as Sonka comes in.
That is a big blow for Army Ladies in this early minutes, 37 minutes gone, and I was thinking she would have made it back, but unfortunately, injuries, sometimes you just have to rest it. So that's the confirmation, seeing Ellen Asonka replacing Mavis Wood.
Oh, 37 minutes. And it's a free kick to Army Ladies in this game. You can call it camouflage ladies.
Camouflage ladies. They fear no foe, as their slogan goes.
Oh, that's a switch drive inside. But again, he loses everyone, and that'll be a walking goal kick to Hasaacas ladies. As Grace Bauer gets ready to hit it up front.
I admire her so much.
I mean, her calmness, her coolness, even between the two sticks, is quite remarkable. Messia Tobra has it onto her right foot, pushed from behind. Atema, the corporate referee, says game should continue. She thinks it's a very feeble touch. He's back to goalkeeper Mary Sosu. Onto the flanks now. Asonka with the first touch of the game since coming in. Lovely passes from Army Ladies. Vera Bema will have a share. It's sent diagonally across the field. And is well dealt with. Sasa Samaya. Fidaus Yakubu. Oh, I mean, she couldn't run on Abdullah Mukurama. Naiba Lawrence, get it away. They are regrouping on Again, from the back. A brave feet. A JT. But here comes the hot chase. That's a throw-in. That stays with the home side. The most promising of the two. After 39 minutes, I must say. At least it will be spot on that their effort in this first half department of the game will be rewarded. Budla Mukarama trying to go around forest of bodies, lose the ball in the process. Ajete gets this one forward. But there's another throw-in conceded by Hasaacas ladies, who have struggled in the last 2 years to lift their Women's Premier League title, losing to rivals and Pim Dakwa ladies. The last time at the Dr. Che Stadium in Abrankasi. A defeat to cast. That's the confirmation of the scoreline for you. JT, captain of the side, picks it for the Camouflage ladies. Plays it through. Asonka. He's got Nancy Opoku now drifting to the right-hand side, sends the ball into the box. There they go. Could it be? Here it comes. Is this a goal? Oh my word. Comes off the woodwork. She misses. Glorious opportunity. Just watch it. Nafisa. Beautiful delivery into the channel. Oh my goodness. What a way to lose the ball. Naiba Lawrence.
That was a potential life-changing for Army ladies. The transition, look at the passes. Just as you thought it was a yawning let for Liba Lawrence, it was just the woodwork that separates these two at this moment. What a sweet play from Army ladies. For once, you just could feel that, yes, this is how sweet Army ladies could get their passes when they get it right.
Well, let's try to get into their rhythm. That's a wake-up call for Hasaacas in this game. Needs to be very red-hot alert at the back. You can give so much space to some of these ladies in this game. They could be punished for it. Oh, certainly saved by the woodwork. Grace Bauer was nearly struck to it after those quality showing. That is a free kick they've got, deep or halfway. JT also expecting 3 minutes of additional time after we play the normal time of this first half department. And there's a player on the turf.
Fidelis Yakubu committing the foul ended up getting the first yellow card of the match.
Oh, they're making it 2 yellow cards so far, flashed out by referees out.
1 each. Patience Ajuche.
Rahina in this game. Oh, she was also based in Kumasi before being brought by coach Yusuf Basigi. Fidelis Yakubu, she's not disappointed. She's crossing over to Secondary, the hub of women's football in Ghana. Atobra finds Abdullah Mukurama. Stopped there by Dama. JT twisting and turning. Breaks away, finds the captain. Oh, lovely ball. Again, can she pick the ball? Vera Bema. She finds her colleague, Adams, who tracks back. Captain of the side, Harriet. Misses, could have been a chance. Oh my goodness. There was no yellow set there. But Hasaacas once again messed up at the back.
That was a gift by all standard in which Army ladies have fought for. Look at that pass, that kind of clear-cut chances, picking pockets of spaces, giving that crucial and then visionary chances But here on that note, it wasn't able to counter, and then Hasaacas had to defend in deeply. This time around, it's not good for them. For the past 5 minutes, Hasaacas ladies have been living dangerously defending the attack, in which this one was just something that they need to be very, very cautious. Otherwise, it will end up not being well for them in the very first half. 44 minutes, committing such a mistake again on that note. It's not good for Hasaacas.
Well, a bit of miscommunication between the two backs. Left back Fatima Tufusaini and Vera Afo, who killed the ball on that occasion, nearly gifting away that very important goal. That could have changed the complexity of this tie heading into the halftime break.
Nancy Opoku could have made it 1-0 for Army Ladies.
And that would have been, or that would have caused a lot of uproar here at the Mats Park in Teshi.
You've got a sizable size fans here enjoying the match.
Atobra loses out on the ball. Adams finds the lady in a 12 set. Abrefi, who hit it well to Ajete. Here Kane Amilin is setting that Keller has been dealt with. Here they'll come again, regroup from the middle. But loses out on the ball. Abdullah Mukurama trying to go around and mark and brought down on the process. She's such a danger. And they need to be very careful. Just look at it. Lovely pass there from Fidacia Kubu. She was stopped. Right in a trial by Brifiata, who needs to be careful. Giving a bit of caution by the referee, Rahina. Afo with that long hit inside. As we are already in the 3 minutes of additional time in this game for the 6th minute. It's still Army Ladies looking for that opener. Maiba Lawrence couldn't go past Comfort Usu. That was great defending by the young lady. To be picked up by Adams once again. It's well worked out of danger. Abigail Sechiwa. It's been quite disastrous up front for Hasaacas ladies. They are not finding the corners in up front, but I'm sure you can trust the Agafa. A lot of talkings will be done in halftime. That could at least change the engine room of this team.
The midfield of Hasaacas has been destabilized. They are not getting their foot, they are not getting their passes on the ball. And just on this one, we thought they could make a clear cut. It's control for Army Ladies.
Well, you can understand my prediction of a stalemate in the first 45 minutes, almost coming to pass. Here they go, Hasaacas ladies. Fidelcia Kubu are going through the cloud of bodies. She's got no support. She's having back onto her feet again. Was finding Abigail Sachua, couldn't find her. That is a yellow on the camouflage ladies. That recovers. They are lost in this game. Approaching the halfway line. Abrefi with the last touch of this first half department of the game. There's sparring between the two sides. After that, exciting play. As Grace Banwa will have a last player. Captain Sarah Ajete for Army Ladies will also clap for their effort in this game. Nafisa.
Of course, looking at the first half, Army Ladies have had a quite number of chances that they could have converted, but yet a woodwork and then the good block or defense from Hasaacas Ladies have left it 0-0 on that note of the very first half. 3 minutes at a time, yet still no goal for each side.
Well, so that is it. Quite excited exchange between these two sides. All the best of goal scoring opportunities that have been created by the two sides. The league leaders with 30 points and a team that is on 10th. Army Ladies who are at least chasing for the first zonal title since coming into the top flight of women's football. So that's the halftime confirmation here for you. It's Army Ladies 0, Hasaacas Ladies 0. So that's the highlights of the first 45 minutes for you. Glorious chance, Abdullah Bukarama was played into plenty of space, but she making less of that. There was a lovely pick between the two players. Only it's footed inside, but the big lady herself failing to make a count on that occasion. It's been an interesting moment, I must tell you. But here came Army Ladies with a lovely opportunity from the left-hand side, drifted in by Adams, but Grace Pan was equal to the task. Here was the captain of the side. Patience. This was Fidel's free kick, very poorly taken. No troubles for goalkeeper Mary Susu on that occasion. The squad just poisoned it, wrong direction. This was Fidel Yakubu, only trying to beat goalkeeper Mary Susu to it from the long range, trying to take it beyond her. But I tell you, the direction of the ball was absolutely in the skies. Really dipping a foot beyond it, out of reach. But here they came again to their captain. That was a lovely play from Army Ladies in this game. Nancy Opoku found it, sensing the killer. But again, a final touch from Niba Lawrence, absolutely hitting the woodwork. And this was the moment Army Ladies thought they were close to opening the scoreline in this exciting fixture. Just look at it. This was a scary moment for the away side. Oh, this was the clearest opportunity they've had.
Be smart, be intelligent, be Infinix Smart 8. Hello and welcome to Max by Italy Shopping. My name is Max Bell. Let's go shopping. Hey, phone chassis, phone dawankasa. Now make us a phone dawan and the Infinix Smart 8 once a man and make a show. Phone memory is 64 plus 3 gig RAM. Are you having a long day out and thinking, oh, my battery will go low, it will go off? Don't worry. This is 5,000 mAh. That means you charge your and it's also octa-core processor. Now phone dear, when you say I did for phone wow, we got to be phone. Rather the camera net to say a channel and the one now we make sure the camera they need one time. 13 megapixels. Na phone no share ucha selfie na nkasa wa beti ase everywhere the front camera na da o say how dey ucha echire no so a beti feeling so dey echire o beti ase auto wi a o beti ase na screen no enim na tire kese fine it is we use touch screen now roll on sir you have nothing to worry about because it's 6.6-inch screen size. So now let's get to know how much this is. For the price you will like it. It's just 990 Ghana. Hey. So thinking of what to buy for that special person, or you yourself, you are thinking of a phone to buy for that examination, your practicals and all that, don't worry. Infinix Smart 8. That means students for workers, daddies, mommies, you get that nice babe that you like her, you want to buy her phone. Infinix Smart 8, a better smart connections come out. Or that your boyfriend that you think, let me buy something for my day, please. Come get this phone. Don't let me talk much. The phone is waiting for you. Thank you very much. You can call us or WhatsApp us on these numbers 0544 019 552 or 0594 091 12. We will be expecting your call. Or you can also visit www.maxbuy.com.gh to order now. And remember, our locations are on your screen. We are available nationwide, so just check the location near you and come to us and get yours now. So it's a smart movement. Now me saying smart movement, I'm sure say Infinix Smart 8 has you covered. And Max Buy is here for you. It's Max Buy mentions Uniska. Oshapona, I say fair, a draw compass auto. Odome how o de bra Max Buy for 30% bra number tuyaka utuyaka we are 17 e be chiche mo ama no wetia ne kakra kakra but the otua 30 na ma wuna to tia 30 wait me the phone go na the aka no wetia ne kakra kakra. Max buy now and pay later. So Max Buy is a happy life and we want you to be happy. Come get yours. So delivery is made faster and easy for you. We have our online delivery for you and it's free. Just order online and get it delivered to you at your doorstep or wherever you'll be. For a happy life and a selfie life and also a good memories to always have, Infinix Smart 8 is the phone for you. Come get yours.
It's like you win.
The best in online games is here. Lucky Win Ghana. If we say Sika Wofia, Nije Wofia, this year, dear, it's your chance to chop big. So play any of our games such as Super Spin, Cash Spin, Classic Roulette, Penalty Shootout, Slot 777, Crash Games, and more at www.luckywin.com.gh. With a minimum of 1 Ghana cedis, you stand a chance to win instant cash prizes up to 1 million Ghana cedis on your phone. Plus, you can withdraw your cash prizes at any time of the day. So hurry now, because Mr. Money know the waste time. Lucky Win, play with less, chance to win big. This advert has been vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly, only for persons 18 years and above. Gaming can be addictive.
Body ni gyina so na ne ho ofeyi ema nyina ni bre no oso no a obegye nani anadwi ni o
I was a meeting me bana yari sabiaka I was some yewe
oyo ho wa no hia pa anti hwe ne su yi se wate
ohu chapa bayo so no
Samuchi Brahanu sorry for you Mochi dansa no Mukuno
Mr. for me ban free hanum ko ma me wai e bi o metimi aba hanum na me pese o mo de ne be sha se we mu bi
Ye be hwe se Sabayo ano ade nche ne so da
Now I have for my house. Metro Hanum Dada.
Metu na meku.
It's more Mami no mo boni suno. Menini sepa.
Mam TV asa kan ho bio. Mam carry. Na ko share fa. Yo ko na me ko si wo fie.
Erica say wo de wo ho tete. Sisi ani fie na wo no. Ye dia wo betumi bia. Na fa ho bibia fa no ho. Na wa beye so no. E wo se wo mo mu gidi se wo ye ono. Na wo ye ho ho bi.
Afei de, we di wo bo hwe no so. Hadn't na wo hwe wo kawa no.
Obi a pese o tin samba hu mienu bi fi wa no. Me boa.
Wait, boss one kasa. Cheers! Mini matinka wasa minya fa we hu. We ya wan carry. Adinti na yesesa. Me watana.
Na sumiensa de eye wonwonwonyo.
Agatha!
Me de vie duro no nsia. Enya de wo be hu afri se. Wo ko hye ma chankasa. We ya na fa so bie ni wo so. Efi a wo se ni na bi bie ni ho betimi de sia nan. Bie ni ho betimi de sia nan. Jami mu na me ko.
Sagata huni nyanu mienu na hakana. Mijidi so better me pa.
Carry fache me. Sanka die we yensia. Nka se be oda so obusia fo nche.
Ara de me
Oh, we de fache me.
na ya hwan. Ade sina ye mienza ofoni numu.
Ye misembre na so be kanu kwana treno.
Cheyu asemi na o kanu.
Kanu kwana treno.
Yo wo se ne kufa kwani we wana. We ma no sakola we ye hifo. Mo ye ma no.
No cry ni say me won't answer.
Me ko hwe me nuanu ma na aka no. Se me hwe ofoni numu aba ko wosika pa. Woni bibi. Oye mata enti me se fata se me nya omu sika na omu woni bi.
Now you where?
Hi sisters. Me de Agatha. Me ye munia. Bibi ade di se omu mpe masem. Me se me tan omu.
The blood sisters.
Well, but they also have problem with the attack. Why they are doing so well, but on top their number 9 striker is not their striker is not doing much. I suggest that the coaches also look at their striker and make sure that they should get player who can quickly bury the ball into the opponent's net. So I think the striker for Army Ladies, Vera, for the Army Ladies.
Yes, Vera Bema.
Yeah, I think she needs to do more. She needs to do more.
Are you not surprised that she's been cut off by Comfort Yeboah from that flank? Because looking at the experience, defenders are cutting off that supply that coming to Vera, because Vera is someone who also, as a poacher, also plays from the wing. So there is no clear cut from the middle.
Okay, but what I've also realized is that's why I said, before each team comes for a game, they have strategized and seen the dangerous players. So they are not going to allow you play what you can play. So it's up to the 10 players.
Me kwai me ya doctor.
Minim senia saa niema miense wo ka bomu ane ye den fa. Se wo ye obatan, ye doctor ni, ye cheche ni, sanso ye odofo pa. Wo ye saa niema we nyina de ma wadofo. Miti ye pa se menya wo do me.
Nkofo keka se, aware be cha, eya na eji na odo, ene gidie so.
Enya de ameja wa kofa obi ada.
Me do babe.
Unkwa ni oba me do fo je. Gise owu unkwa na betimi atwa me no do yi mu.
Menya tinka bi se mikunu ni obi hihye ho. Me hu David no kuta flowers.
En kan che me so obedi na chi.
Anajo no 9 no wo twintin. Eya me hu baby potia okọ. Nanso me hu le gloss bi. Pink.
A back pass.
Okay, your final
My
match is about.
Well, the final. We hope that these two clubs implement new strategies for them for us to see a very smooth second half.
Okay, so Anas is here to say we'll be going through the very second half to see who wins the game here at the Teshima. Second half will be in section shortly.
All right, so walking back to the second half department of this game, it's already been an interesting fixture we have it at the Mats Park here in Teshi, with the home side being the best of the two. And I'm sure a lot of pep talks have been done, and we hope to see them in full action in the second half. What has the referee in your shot? Young referee, Zai Rahina. Is one of the catch them young referees. At least she's handling such a high profile match in the Women's Premier League. There we kick off for the second half. And it's Hasaacas that gets this game underway. Looking to quickly find some sort of agency. Here they're still trying to trouble the waters in the half of Army Ladies. Finally gets the ball away. It still has Hasaacas. It's been a lot of exchanges between these two sides. JT, very strong on the ball. So they win the free kick. Right. Halfway line in their own half. It's been dropped inside Hasaacas. That has been kicked back into the half of Army Ladies by Afu. So let's see what's happened. Showing advantage. So they managed to win that with a briefly rescuing the situation, drifting out into the middle for Army Ladies. Oh, but here's a glorious chance here, can go in on the right foot. Driving in from the left-hand side. Niba Lawrence has got it, Cabot inside, open space. Vera Pema finds the first one for the onside. Oh my goodness. The flag is already up. The flag is already up. My goodness, just look at it. Hasaacas lady messed up at the back. Better one to pick to find her top goal scorer, Vera Pema. Absolutely spot on, no questions about that. But it's being halted by the flag.
As an offside, because when the pass was being laid off, she had already committed her side. She was in an offside position. This is offside by all standard. The assistant referee had it right.
Very spot on call from the assistant referee. Oh, it's also one of the experienced assistant referees in the Women's Premier League. Sogro Linda Ayimpoka. With a clever decision. We are looking to have a more lively second half with both teams sizing up each other. Hasaacas with the throw-in. Finds Nibil Lawrence, but couldn't really hit it through. It's dropped into a half. Sasa Samaya. Fitz is too short to pick that one in the sky. But that's a lovely ball capped inside again into the half of Hasaacas ladies, moving dangerously. Afu, lovely play, oh, lovely pass from inside of her foot to pick Fidas Yakubu. And goalkeeper Mary Sosu comes out to clear lines. This is a more lovely second half.
Army ladies have picked up from where they stopped before the end of first half, and they are not taking chances at all. This is an attack again for Army ladies. And a very good cross, and Grace Banwa is called to the job.
And at least it's becoming more exciting now this half. I'm sure the pep talk is yielding result. And for Army ladies, they are trying to use where Adams is based, the left flank, at least to punish Hasaacas ladies in this game. A lovely cutting from Abdullah Bukrama, cutting onto her favorite foot. Oh my goodness, final decision. Very poor from an experienced player.
She needed to sort out her foot. This is a foul by our standard, and then there's nothing that you could do. She has to earn a card for her side.
And that's Sasa Samaya going into the book of the referee with his needless challenge on captain Ejete, who was twisting and turning, bitter marker.
Tackle.
Brought down there. If you beat me, you must not continue.
You miss the man, you don't miss the player. You miss the ball, you don't miss the player. That's one. Obviously, she wasn't successful on that note. She has to pick a card for her side.
Making it 2 yellow cards for Hasaacas in this tie. It's looked to be a more quicker, faster paced game that we're likely to witness. Husseini with a hit inside. Always looking for Tobra, but couldn't find her. That has been picked by Sonka, who's coming in the first half for the lady who couldn't continue, Mavis Wood. It's a bit physical also. Well, it's free kick. You can see FIFA ball floated in. It's back to Abdullah Mukarama. That was a great pass, but the big question is, was it too quick? Yes, it is. As Mary Susu knows how to avert the danger. Sasa Samaya could not be found. So JT gets the ball back to the lady in the 14th set. Adams, she's been in some terrific form in this match.
Referee was spot on.
That's Comfort Owusu once again on the right foot in this game. She has got it. Nibel Lawrence floats that one across onto the left-hand side. And we can see so many balls being flown in this game since they came in. It's been an exciting game we're witnessing, isn't it? Veronica Dalkuma a while ago. And it's 52 minutes already, and still nothing to show for between these two sides. Grace Power, captain of the side, saving the situation. Spotting it first and coming out to save it. It's back into the middle. She gets a foot to Remy. Skilled Kudasby has Hasaacas opportunity from the right-hand side. Oh, Fidasia Kubu and the other side. It's Abdullah Mukarama, and again the flag is up. What an exchange we're having. 2 quick goals, and it's the same referee. Just look at it, Fidasia Kubu. Oh, she was already offside, even before the blast of the whistle.
That was miles ahead, and she should have known better that she was clearly on offside. I wonder why she was happy when she hit the back of the net.
Well, at times you need to be clever. Maybe the referee awkwardly, I mean, could just...
It can be on the blind side of the referee, but the assistant referee cannot get it wrong.
Oh, certainly. Messi Atoba once again floating in this one. Finds Abdullah Mukarama, who's been giving so much balls in the second half. You need to keep an eye on her. She could be a real danger. Sarah get double back on for the Wusu instead. JT, very hard-working skipper, everywhere on the turf.
You have to be specific of the Ajetis.
Or Ajete Senior. Just look at that challenge. That was quite very tough. And that's 34th. JC Asonka standing with Mercia Tobra. And you can see 2 players sandwiched Abdullah Mukarama. And she's the danger lady. But it's a free kick at a very advantageous position. Very diagonal to the mouth of the goalpost. If well taken, can be a bit disastrous and can cause some pain for the home side. Oh, it's over everyone, but here they've got a clever run to ensure they keep the ball on the tail, twisting and turning. Can she get this one in? It's been dealt with. Atema still, there'll be a walking goal kick now for Lilies. At least they can heap a huge relief from their defensive duties seconds ago. She's been very hard-working, Abiba Issa. Very hard-working, even with the national team. She's always been very hard-working. It looks like there's a new face for Hasaacas. I saw Vivian Kujo a while ago with a touchdown. The right corner flag. So let's see. They've got another opportunity again. It's Fidaus Yakubu who goes behind it. He's kept Abdullah Mukuraman. As that's right, that Tobra. Turning, finds comfort of Wusu. And the flag is already up. I'll talk about the referee. It's been a big officiating here in this game by these young referees. They are really doing so well. Now let's see, throwing out for the home side, Army Ladies. And it's well taken by Adams. Got into that challenge, Afo who head it out once again beyond the sideline. Advantage, that will stay with the home side, now trying to push Ladies for it. The captain is close by, Patience Ajete. Abdullah Mukarama, long hits. And let's look for Sechua. Can she find her? Finds her. It's 3-on-1 with Messi Tobra arriving. And it's been well dealt with quickly by the defense line of Army Ladies in this game.
Good intersectional play for Hasaacas Ladies, and Adama on that note defended brilliantly. Not taking her chances at all.
Well, certainly you've got to really keep an eye on some of the players. Very, very important. But these are some of the set pieces that Hasaacas at times use to outwit their opponent. As Fidaus Yakubu goes behind that one. Curved inside, Mary Sosu gets a hand to it. It stays within the 18 box. Captain has a fit to it. Fidaus will return the ball again into the channel. Mixed by everyone, but there was no hard set at the back post to connect onto it. These Army Ladies who escaped this venom that was being spitted at them.
Mary has to be timing her runs very well into spaces, because when that set piece was floated in it.
Oh, wait a second, that is a penalty for Hasaacas Ladies, and referee Rahina point to the spot. And it's the lady in a 13 shirt that have been brought inside. Vivian
Kujo.
Oh, but wait, talk about the pass off that ball. And another new player that was brought on by coach Steve Bashigi.
Mary Opoku.
Mary Opoku at least.
Nandari.
And it's Sarah Kulubu who gets into the book of the referee and also giving penalty.
So the quality, the better tenacity, and the brilliant passes of Hasaacas Ladies has yielded in results in causing that and pressure, mounting that pressure on Army to concede that spot kick. Let's see.
Well, it's Abdullah Mukarama who stepped up to effect it against Maritosu. Abdullah Mukarama. Abdullah! And Hasaacas have leapfrogged into the lead in this game. 60 minutes. And it's the most celebrated player, Abdullah Mukarama, who hit the back of the net via the penalty spot. Well taken, especially goalkeeper not in a frame.
Experience as Mukarama did. She just picked her spot, went ahead and converted it beautifully. That takes her tally to 6 goals for Hasaacas ladies in this season Malta Guinness Women's Premier League.
And at least, I've always said it, she didn't know how to do it. Hasaacas ladies, they may not be playing the fanciest of football, but when it matters in terms of getting result, they know how to conjure one.
The substitute, the changes that the gaffer made, put pressure on that, looking at attack or how the spot kick or the penalty came about. It was from Kujo and then their own Mary Opoku that were brought in to make that job, and it has yielded in a good result. Let's see how Army ladies will be able to respond to Hasaacas ladies.
Atobra picks it, hits it out of danger zone, was looking to put it away, but it's been kept. Asonka trying to drive that ball in. Ricochets off. Fatimata added to be Army ladies throw it. It's such a big field. And this is the time Hasaacas need to keep their cool in this game. And at least defend their lines. And the there's the centre back again, Adama Alassa. Quickly takes it. And Shibuku at the back post. We'll keep it on the turf. We'll hope to find some support. It's a difficult one. And it's cleared away.
Hasaacas are not in any chance to commit errors at this moment. They will have to be calm to defend this goal if they really need this massive 3 points.
Abdullah Mukarama, lovely touch there to find Afo brought down. Referee says game should continue. Lovely piece of skill. Only Steve flagged up the opponent. Sarah Kulibu gives the ball away. Mary Opoku now have it. Quiet ball key. Finds Kujo. There's been explosive scenes introduced by coach Yusuf Bashigi.
Sometimes the gaffers knows what they do. They waited for this opportunity, threw them in the second half, and they are yet to do a clean job. Look at the pressure, the amount of pressure that mounted into the penalty.
Looks to be some sort of talent production factory in second day. Now seems to be turning out almost every year some quality footballers from that side of the country. With the likes of Doris Bedua, Evelyn Bedu, Janet Edry, talk about so many of them. Azuma Bugri all now applying their trade overseas. We've got replacement for them.
Blessing Agbomazi.
Who plays for Asfar Rabat in Morocco.
A whole lot of them. Most of them had a chance when they made their maiden edition at the CAF Champions League. And Hasaacas has to rebuild the team, and yet dominating as well. You just can't talk about that gaffer. Losing as many as the first 11 that went for the CAF Champions League. If you have to bring one-on-one, most of them are applying their trade outside the shores of the country.
Oh, does it come for the Osu? Also picking up a yellow a few seconds ago with that needless touch on the marker. You know, Hasaacas need to be very careful. Most of them getting into the wrong notes of the referee. Rahina in this game. One of the best of touches. 64 minutes gone. The match spark in Techi. And there's the zone leaders who are proving their might in this game.
Their last match in Jendu, Angelic Sambik had to be shown a red card in that match, getting a second yellow card and sent off. This time it's 11-11.
Hasaacas once again would have to try to defend this one from the corner kick spot. We're 65 minutes done. In less than 30 minutes to play for in this game. It's Adama once again, the search field specialist, who goes to the far corner to effect it. Sonka. And the referee points to the spot. And the referee points to the spot. Look at Firdausi Yakubu. And just look at it. Let's have a better view of that. Missed by Abdullah Mukurama and Mary Poku.
It seems it doesn't look as a penalty for me looking at the replay.
I mean,
it's not a handball.
Not a handball.
Not a handball. It came off.
Her own player and Grace Bauer and other players will communicate with the referee.
The referee needs to stamp on her authority. I thought for once she was going to the assistant referee to seek clarification, but she seems to be okay with what she's taking, and she's still going in for the spot kick.
Well, probably she's much convinced about it, but from commentary position, absolutely, it's not a penalty.
Absolutely not penalty, but I don't know what really happened that she changed her mind. For once, I thought she was seeking clearance from the assistant referee, but she seems not to, and then wouldn't take any of it. It's a spot kick for Army Ladies.
Here it goes, and that is it. The equalizer have been found by Army Ladies in this game. And it's a top goal scorer, calmly hit it past Grace Bauer, Vera Bema, with a 9th goal of the season by the penalty spot.
So it's a potential decision moment for Army Ladies, and they have done it really well. The keeper couldn't get her hands or her gloves on it, and then it's 1-1 for the team here. It's looking exciting. We are watching an exciting football match, end to end, and it seems a spot kick has made a difference for both getting on the score sheet.
Well,
even though it wasn't, but Army Ladies, hey, we'll say thank you, referee.
But Nafisa, you've got to be a bit frank. It was going to be a very difficult angle for anybody to, reverse that decision from, knowing well that there's no VAR in this game, for the referee to have a better view of the situation. Sometimes the angle counts.
Looking at the aggression of Hasaacas Ladies as they rushed to the referee, and at a point as the communication was going, the argument was going on, this referee needed a clarification from the assistant referee, but it seems the assistant referee wasn't also on site, and referee needed to take a decision. Once she has pointed to the spot kick, she can't reverse it unless there's otherwise or there's something magical about it. But yet, Army Ladies will say thank you, and then they have made it count. It's 1-1 here at the Teshi mat.
It's Harriet Jete who goes off for a new face to be introduced into the game, and that is Maria Foriwa who comes in for Army Ladies.
Like for like?
Oh, certainly. At least they've got to defense their line. Eric Ansien also coming for Nancy Opoku. Very clear intentions by the coach.
2 substitution there for Army Ladies. And Hasaacas on attack now. There are Bema getting a goal, and that is her 9th goal. Confirmation on the goal. Karama taking the spot kick, taking her tally to 6. There are Bema also on the spot kick, converting it, taking her tally to 9. Edging closer to Ophelia Mponsa, 12 goals that they've scored.
Oh, certainly. Abdullah Mukurama now trying to torment the defense of Army Ladies, but they would have to fight once again in this game. There'll be a lot to talk about in this tie. If it stays this way, Maria Poku couldn't hit it well. here is back again to Naiba Lawrence, drifted in. Afu is not the right place to calm the situation.
The sense of possibility, her touch has left her down. The first touch, you are able to spot on when you get the first touch, makes it count where you are going to place it. If you don't get it right, obviously everything goes wrong.
Abdullah Mukarama, that's a lovely pass there, and the first touch by Vivian Kujo, letting it down, but she's quite workaholic, gets it. Really driving it through. Abdullah Mukarama. And Kuma. It's still Kuma, at least twisting and turning. You can see Coach Yusuf Basegi. There's some very serious expression from the side. Habib Isa. Oh, lovely play now from Hasaacas, trying to make amends after considering that goal. Abdullah Mukarama gets a knock onto her head. And the referee will call for an assistance once again. Oh, that's quite painful, straight into her face. Well, 71 minutes. And both sides have been able to find the back of the net.
Mukarama is not happy about that.
Oh, she will not be happy. She will certainly not. It's a straight touch. Oh, it's straight. Oh, kind of aggressive tackle on her, and she will not be excited about that.
Elsewhere in Cape Coast, Lady Strikers is 0-0 on Berry Ladies on 15 minutes. 15 minutes of action. Lady Strikers 0, Berry Ladies 0 at the Robert Mensah Park or Stadium.
That's another interesting exchange between the Accra-based team and the Cape Coasters. We'll be hoping to at least better their lot on the chances while joining our ladies at home are being held by Sea Lions.
The 1-1.
At the moment at the Antieku Park in Sochio. And that game is already half-time. But it's not half-time here. The match back.
Interesting fixtures across various centres. Antieku and Cape Coast Roberts Mensah Park. Which of them that is closer to you, you can make your way to enjoy Women's League.
Well, certainly you've got to be there, but here is Army Ladies again kicking the ball out of danger, retained by Fatimata. Vivian Kujo, well, let's not hit it through. Army Ladies will track forward from the left-hand side. Afu, very hard-working. Vivian Kujo. No, she's really impressed me since coming on. Her movement, her pace, her agile feet is quite interesting to have a sight of.
Certainly, if you've got these players on bench, coaches have got varieties as to formations that they would love to play. They can quickly switch and then it yields in results.
I mean, interesting. She's been lovely and very expressive since coming on. But yes, comfort also with Hasaacas Ladies throwing, quickly effected. Mary Pokundali comes off her body, and it means that the throwing is going the other way in favor of the home team. Also reminding you that a lot of games have been played across the country. And my co-commentator, Nafisa Fatal, will be keeping you up to speed with some of the results as and when we have them. Oh, lovely footwork there from Army Ladies captain. Here they come. Adams twisting and turning, looking for some support. It's Father Sonka to who? And there's nobody, absolutely nobody.
Nobody in particular.
Elena Sonka in a 34 jersey since coming in. She's really feel in a big gap left by Mavis Wood. Oh, stretched off.
But before then, there was a bit of space in front of her that she could have at least push or give much balls to hold on to the ball and see who will support. But nobody in particular, she decided to just give it away.
Patience Ajete, captain of the side now. She's got Vera Pema. Will go past Issa. Oh, lovely play now from Army Ladies. Yeah, they're twisting and turning. That was a lovely hit. But at least it will be stopped. And it's that lady again.
Great players.
Naiba Lawrence.
The Liliba Lawrence interpositional play. Sometimes you just love to see that kind of passes, one-on-one touch passes, and then they like to drift it very wide and then cut across. Sometimes it's easier just to cut in and then give that shot. But if you drift it wide, you create that space and you get your opponents or them defending very well when it comes to it. That is a set piece for Army Ladies.
Adam Sandras floats it in.
Poor one there.
Also, that's another water break. Referee Rahina has scored 4 in this game. With 76 minutes played so far. And this is the height of this game. The talk will be going on heavily in the technical areas of this site.
There's a quite sizable number of fans here under the hot sun enjoying this lovely game.
Oh, they love football, isn't it?
If you love football, no matter the condition, the weather condition, you are always there to enjoy whatever is being delivered. Jonina Ladies are up by 2-1. And the lady in form, Bless Foju, has done it again.
Well, giving them that needed edge at home. Bless Matilda Fojo, formerly of Faith Ladies.
That was something that I couldn't talk about. Your former player, you have gone unbeaten for the whole season till match day 13. And your former player that you sent away inflicted that defeat, your first defeat, or handing over your first defeat to you.
I mean, very painful, very, very painful.
And she's on the rise.
Well,
she's helping Jonina to come up now.
Well, she certainly said in the interview that she was very excited to score against her former side. And also the fact that she's been able to do it, to show them that even without them, she is still a top player. At least spoiling the party.
When a team or a team doesn't see the need for a player and is being sent away or maybe on loan, definitely loan, sometimes they are not able to play against their former teams, but if they get a chance to play against them, they are mostly dangerous. They exploit the spaces and then make sure they cause wounds to that team, their mother team.
No, so there's a lady with a big decision a few minutes ago in this game.
She's taking charge.
Oh, I tell you. And we'll have to have a view of this game after it ends. But I take nothing away from her aside that misunderstanding.
You don't fault her.
It was a difficult angle.
Difficult angle.
Even from commentary position, we needed to have watched it very closely to determine that.
The assistant wasn't also able to see that. So she still sticked on.
Well, it was deep in the penalty area. I mean, quite far out of her sight. Yes, Veronica Bakuma winning that advantage in the 28 jersey. With 10 minutes to play for. Finds Vivian Kujo. Needs to be very careful. Just look at it. Quite a nimble-footed player. Now this time around, she's been stopped or halted by the flag.
Sandra Adams.
Really bumping into Hemaka. Oh, it's an advantage that stays with them instead.
So people should be aware, Hasaacas ladies in all white, dominant white, not unusual. Not unusual. Dominant white with red hose to match.
Not in the iconic green shirt. Here it comes. And Abdullah Mukurema gets the foot through it, but not the best of touch she was hoping for. Not too strong to trouble goalkeeper Mary Sosu. Here comes the hot chase at the far side. Referee plays on the advantage. What is happening there? And look at the frustration from the player. That's Vera Bema.
Did the whole circumference of the ball cross the line? That should be the question.
Just look at it. Sometimes
she was furious, meaning
she's not really excited with the call from the referee.
Of course. Knowing the whole circumference of the ball didn't cross the line and you managed to get it in.
Now look at it, Vivian Kujo. Oh, fitting perfectly. She's coming. Mary Opakundali with the first touch, not happening. But she still got the ball to her feet. Finds Messi October. Back to Ndali again. Oh, tears in play. Fidas Yakubu looking for options. And it's a wasted opportunity. Oh my goodness. That was a lovely setup.
On that break, I thought that was a glaring opportunity for Hasaacas. Look at the pace, look at the runs, and look at that passes. It took Mary just to be decisive. Very clinical. Sometimes you need seconds to take decision. And at that moment, I was thinking she would have been selfish to go in for that strike because she was in a good, clear position to take that. Who knows? Anything could have happened. But she decided to lay off the pass. And yet, Army ladies were called on to defend.
That's Veronica Bakuma in your shots. It's a free kick.
It's a drop ball.
It's rather a drop ball instead. Well, that's what I have you as my co-commentator. Really enjoying this big box with you. 83 minutes done already, and the match back. Atobra. Straight to her opponent, Bema. And here it comes. I mean, ladies, good speed, and it's way off the mark. Hasaacas once again caught ball watching.
Chances are being created.
Veronica Bakuma once again will receive it. It's been floated in. Veronique is Vivian. And she needs to be watched carefully. She's got some exciting runs, especially anytime the ball is on her favorite right foot there. Well, certainly, I will be also confirming to you some of the new faces that we've seen so far coming into the game. Oh, it's how the players going off, and one of the casualties certainly was Sase Samay, I guess. Oh, it's not in this game at the moment. And also Abigail Sechiwa, I guess.
Yeah.
But here they'll come again. And Dali dropping deep. And she connected that one to Abdullah Mukurama. Oh, she's got 3 on her, loses it in the process. Anytime she's on the ball, she's got 2 players rushing onto her.
So there have been a swap up front for Hasaacas ladies. It seems Atobra has drifted to the left, leaving Mukarama on top to be the arrowhead for Hasaacas.
That's a brilliant decision from the gaffer. At least to try new offsets to see if it could yield the result they are looking out for here in Teshi.
Obviously, Mukarama has got much more of a footwork, so I was expecting her to rather drop in, get the ball, and she has got that kind of good fit to sort out, to give that pass, accurate passes as well. But it seems Atobra is doing much more work than Mukarama, just being the arrowhead on top of it, because she's dropped deep and drifted to the left.
Well, there's the big lady on the turf, and that's certainly Sarah Koulibaly, who goes onto the ground. She's up onto her feet, and she's one of the most revered players currently in the country in terms of playing at the national team level. Had her stint with the Black Princesses, and they just ended African Games.
Picking up gold.
Very important gold after beating the Nigerian counterpart in such a very nerve-wracking game.
Head coach Chris Danjuman has really had a tough time when he meets his coach Yusuf Basiki.
Well, certainly, but here comes Vivian Kujo for Hasaacas lady straight to the ground, and referee says game should continue. It was quite favorable. They were nearly giving a scare once again in this game, by that sweet footwork by Vivian Kujo. Habiba, it's a class alliance. You've got to always trust it. Always red hot alert in matches.
You always have seconds to think so. There's a player on the turf in agony.
Well, but certainly that must be Vivian Kujo after tripping within the 18-yard of Army ladies in this game. Oh, she's been lovely since coming on. With 87 minutes already done, it looks like one of the teams would have to find a way to quickly. And so that is it, being taken off from this game. Vivian Kujo. Maybe Hasaacas is ready up for another substitution in this game as 88 minutes with just 120 seconds left on the clock of normal time. Well, it's going to be a good result for Hasaacas if they fail to find a second to make it double on the road against the Camouflage ladies.
Not the best of results both teams had wanted. Their last 2 matches, out of 6 points, possible 1 point. And they were looking on for all 3 points here, still struggling for their last 3 matches. If it happens this way, it means both teams have lost 1 each and drawing 2 at their last 3 matches.
Well, that's it. But certainly it's a good result for Hasaacas ladies. That will take them to 31 points, meaning that the gap between them and the 3rd place on the table, Army ladies, is still in that 10-point gap. But the 2nd place team, that is where the worry will be. Is Fit ladies catching them soon? That is another big question to be answered. Well, a few seconds to hit the 90th minute mark in this game. As we look forward to see the number of minutes that will be added by the referee in this game. That was another yellow card flashed out by the young referee. Hasaacas pushed all bodies into Milady's area. Vivian Kujo finds it for Comfort Owusu. Was looking for some sort of support, finds it. This is a long hit. On his way off the mark, another welcome goal kick. Well, Mary Pokundali has just been very fortunate to at least hit that one from that distance. Oh, that's 4 minutes of additional time confirmed on your screen. As Abdullah Mukarama will have to chase this one from the right-hand side as he waits on for support.
Jonina ladies are on goal scoring streak this weekend. It's 3-1 in favor of Jonina ladies and Tieku Park.
Well, it's what the fans have been clamoring for long.
Agnes Yeboah.
And that is it, Agnes Yeboah, their lone striker, now living up to the billing. Caught or assembled by Coach Yusuf Basigi, couldn't make the cut for the Black Princesses, and here she's back into her side, at least hoping to make it count. The obvious target will be to stay at the elite division of women's football and fancy their chances in the next season.
And this second round has been a good second round for Jonina ladies. They were fighting for survival, but they've been able to make amends this second round of matches. Match day 14.
And that's Abibaisa stopping Vera Bema. She is a lady that have been quality in this game. Talk about the back line of Hasaacas ladies. Just look at how she stopped it. Very calmly. Same she did during the African Games. Winning the heart of many at the Cape Coast Sports Stadium. And the obvious aim will be to win the zone phase, the winners of the Northern Zone for the title, and if possible, make it into the WAFU B qualifiers and probably into Africa, the CAF Women's Champions League. Another daunting task for Ghanaian clubs.
Hasaacas ladies just miskicked our way. Few minutes more to go, but on second consecutive time, Hasaacas ladies are not able to make it to the semi-finals or the semis of the Women's FA Cup.
Well, it's a competition that is falling through their hands or slipping through their hands at the moment, but they've got their eyes very glued to the Women's Premier League title, because for now it is the only route to Africa.
Which is no doubt, they are always in the finals. And this time around, even the defending champion of the FA Cup is also out.
Well, it tells you that we've got strong teams now playing. Well, 4 minutes of additional time is up at the match park. And the referee, Rahina, blows her whistle to end this game. A stalemate on match day 14 between these two sides, Army ladies and Hasaacas ladies. What a way to end the game. What an exciting second half we witnessed. Well, so let's see. Well, certainly we'll bring into a few interviews, but that is the final confirmation of the scoreline for you. Army ladies 1, Hasaacas 1. It was Abdullah Mukarama who scored the first via the penalty spot, and it was cancelled by Amilady's top scorer, Vera Bema. Your second half highlight for you. Oh, lovely ball. That was hit through, and this ball nearly Vera Bema finding the back of the net, but she was stopped by the flag from the far side by Impoka. Fidelcia Yakubu also getting into the frame. That was miskilled. And on the 52nd minute, Hasaacas came a bit closer through Abdullah Mukarama, but again, she was totally offside. And that's been the story here. She was already in it when she received that ball from Vivian Kujo, or Fidelcia Yakubu instead. That was Mary Opokundali with that lovely ball to find Vivian Kujo, who went down in the process and won her team a penalty. But what about that for a pass from Mary Opokundali? And it was expertly delivered by Abdullah Mukarama on the 60th minute, at least sending the fans back home in Secunde, wild into jubilation. And you can see very calm, taking it so well. Oh, she's experienced, no two ways about it. So you can see displacing the goalkeeper. On the 65th minute, Hasaacas is rather Amiladys that came close. This was a bit controversial, because it was always going to be a very difficult decision to be made by any referee who does not have the second view of that incident. It was a ball that came off the Army's player instead. And just you can see, it came off Harriet Ajete, but unfortunately they were given a penalty, which was calmly dispatched by Vera Bema to make it 1-1. Grace Bauer found the direction but couldn't stretch long enough to keep it out of her net. Neatly taken. And so this was it. Final whistle blown on the Mats Pakinteshi. And that is a full-time statistics for you. 1-1 at pace, 52% for Amiladys with Hasaacas 48. It's been 4 yellow cards for Hasaacas, 2 for Amiladys. Here at the Mats Park. Full-time, match day 14. Amiladys 1, Hasaacas 1.
It's all over here at the Teshimak. Both scores resulted in a spot kick for Amiladys and Hasaacas ladies. 3 matches, both of them are yet to find a possible 3 points for their team. Not all well. I have here the home coach, Joseph, with me. Coach, 3 matches, not the best of results. 2 points out of possible 9 points.
You know, our mission was to win this match.
Yeah.
To cover up what we've lost. But playing with Hasaacas is not a cheap team, experienced team. So when you are playing with Hasaacas, as we wanted to win the match, you have to also be very careful, because if you think you are playing with a minor team and you want to play the way you want, maybe Hasaacas can surprise you. But I thank God that we were able to draw the match because we needed the 3 points to cover the previous. We needed the 3 points to cover the other matches that we've lost, but we had draw, so we accepted. We accept it in that way.
Okay. So I would say best of your luck in the next 4 matches remaining for Army Ladies.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. So that is Coach Ayengbe I've been speaking to. He's not all that happy, but at the end of it, it's a point taken away out of 3 points. 9 matches, they have 2 points away. I have here the gaffer of Hasaacas Ladies. 3 matches, 2 points. Coach Yusuf Bazigi. How was the formation deployed and how do you see the performance of your girls today?
Well, I'll say that they have lived up to the task in a way, because if you look at our last 2 games before this match, was not impressive at all. We lost to Lady Strikers and then we drew to Berry Ladies at home, which was not impressive. So I think that today they did better than the previous matches.
The best of results for the last 3 matches, possible 9. Hasaacas of all, 2 points out of 9 possible points.
It's unfortunate.
Okay. Best of luck in the next 4 matches coming on. And congratulations, you are still leading or dominating the league.
Sure. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much as well. So you can see Coach Yusuf Bazigi is also not happy for the last 3 matches. They've been able to pick only 2 points, but they'll make amends and they are still leading the log. I have here the woman of the match, Patience Achei Ajete. Patience. And Nyama Nko Ye Mama, 3 matches in still no Nko Ye. And then bye.
So na ye de be bia say ye be fa 3 points ni, but still nti ye be koso akum say ye be kɔ yenim nti ye be de anya say be jire ho aye training na ya correct your mistakes. So
yeah, that's it. Now it's in Kwanso. So that is the woman of the match I've been speaking to. It has been an interesting fixtures for us here at the Teshimak. It ended 1-1. And definitely we will be at other centers, but we will be meeting in the northern zone or Kumasi on Tuesday for the match between Dreams Ladies and then Prisons. We'll see you in Kumasi in the next few days. It's a bye for me. My name is Nafisa Patel.